Royal Caribbean is gutting the solarium on the Harmony of the Seas to squeeze in 91 new rooms. And some of these rooms can be a huge mistake to book. Let's get into it. Royal Caribbean isn't just refreshing this ship. They are gutting the solarium and carving out pieces of the kids club to squeeze in 91 new cabins. But are these rooms actually an upgrade, or are they just creating a new set of higher priced noise traps? Let's deep dive on these deck plans. So let's put this into perspective. Imagine that you finally booked your dream vacation on the newly amplified Harmony of the Seas. You're excited, you get your confirmation email, and you see your room number is, let's say, room 3401. And you head to Google to see where you are, because that's what we do. But when you pull up the deck plan, room 3401 doesn't exist on any map you've ever seen. All you see is a big empty white box labeled Conference Center. And welcome to the Harmony of the Seas Ghost Cabin Mystery. Those gray boxes on some of the old deck plans are now going to be home to some of the most controversial cabins at sea. Today we are doing a deep dive into these ghost cabins, y'all. I'm going to show you which of these rooms are what I think will be secret 2026 wins. Some of these rooms are going to be updated with modern icon class style furniture, and which ones are located in what I'm going to call the dead zones that are going to have you walking through service corridors just to find an elevator. If you haven't booked yet, you need to watch this before you click select, because some of these rooms are going to be the biggest value traps in the entire fleet. In particular, stay for the guarantee cabin trap that I will talk about at the end. Guarantee cabins are always the lowest price cabins, and so you think you're getting a deal, but getting that particular deal may come with some things that you don't expect. Now let's start with the basement on deck 3. This is going to be one of the most controversial changes. Deck 3 historically was the quiet deck. It housed the conference center, but in 2026, after the amplification, the conference center is gone. And in its place, Royal Caribbean is adding 29 brand new staterooms. Now, here is the warning. These rooms are in what I will call a dead end, okay? Because they're built into this old meeting space, that hallway doesn't connect through the whole ship. So if you're in the forward block, you might feel like you're in a whole private wing, but look at what's directly above you. In 2026 on the Harmony, Royal Caribbean is expanding the Casino Royale. It is set to be the largest in the fleet, the largest Casino Royale at sea, and it is taking over the Crown Lounge and the attic space. If you are in these new Deck 3 rooms, you're no longer going to be under the calm, relaxed steps of the people in the Crown Lounge, and you are also no longer under the gentle rowdiness of the Attic Comedy Club. What you are, however, going to be under is the expanded, largest, hyped casino. I really hope that you guys are finding this video helpful, and if you are, then hit that like button for me so that YouTube will push us out into the algorithm. And if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit bell notifications so that you know every time we drop a new video. You're going to be under the heavy foot traffic and the 24/7 ding 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 of those slot machines. You are going to be able to hear every jackpot celebration until 3 o'clock in the morning. However, if you want a room that feels brand new, we're talking USB-C ports, better lighting, that new ship smell, and you're a heavy sleeper, these are the only new rooms on the lower decks that will have that 2026 modern refit. So it's a gamble, noise or a little luxury. So remember, if you see a room number between 3401 and 3587, you're going to be staying in the area where the conference center used to be, and you're going to be directly underneath the newly expanded Casino Royale. I just want to say really quickly before we move upward that Royal Caribbean is not completely removing the Crown Lounge. It is just relocating the Crown Lounge. It is moving it from deck 3 up to deck 14. It is now going to share the space of the teen lounge. So the teen lounge is going to be cut in half, and half of it will be the teen lounge, and the other half is going to be the Crown Lounge. So you loyalty members, you're not losing the Crown Lounge at all. You're just getting a relocation. All right, let's go up deck. To make room for more guests, Royal Caribbean had to delete a fan favorite. That's right, Wonderland will be gone. On decks 11 and 12, that 2-story Alice in Wonderland themed restaurant will be replaced by a block of new guest staterooms. But here is the secret win. Specifically, look out for cabins 11-920, 11-924, 12-920, and 12-924. These are going to be brand new aft facing balconies. So normally if you want an aft view of the ocean, you're going to pay suite class prices. But because these rooms are placed into the old Wonderland footprint, these are often categorized as standard balconies. And if you also look specifically in that vicinity at cabin 11-928 and cabin 11-918, these are going to be new inside cabins. So they don't have an aft facing view of anything. But if you look closely, these new cabins are going to be located right next to the stairs. So you'll want to be wary of that if you are a light sleeper and you don't want to hear all the people going up and down the stairs. And the same is the case for deck 12. Cabin number 12-928 and 12-918 are inside cabins that will be located right next to the stairs. Now, a huge pro tip for 2026, and one that I'm really excited about, is that those 4 new aft facing balcony cabins on decks 11 and 12 are facing the aqua theater. So you will get to have a nice little view of the aqua theater from your balcony cabin on decks 11 and 12, and you're not paying that aqua theater price. You get a little sneak peek of the aqua theater without paying the aqua theater suite price. Now the downside, you're going to be at the end of a very, very narrow hallway. So if you have mobility issues, these Wonderland rooms may not be for you. Now let's move up to deck 14, and this is where it's going to get really controversial for my solarium lovers. Previously, the forward section of deck 14 was a sanctuary. This year in 2026, Royal Caribbean isn't just refreshing this area, it's carving out almost 30 new staterooms. Now, I've heard some creators say that this location is going to be under a noisy pool deck, but that's not actually accurate. These new forward cabins are actually under the solarium and above the bridge. Let me show you guys the old layout of the solarium. In the old layout, the solarium had like this space above deck 14. After dry dock, deck 14 is going to be staterooms, and above deck 14 will be the solarium. So instead of having that open air above deck 14, deck 15 is now going to go all the way forward and be a part of the new solarium space. These new rooms are cutting into the Voyagers, Explorers, and Aquanauts rooms of Adventure Ocean. A lot of people thought that the Harmony of the Seas was going to replace that splash pad in the solarium with a pool, but they didn't. They replaced it with more cabins. While we're on deck 14, I want to mention another set of controversial cabins that I think are going to be controversial in 2026 that nobody's talked about yet because it's not really obvious, and that is the cabins underneath the pool deck. Okay, now you're going to ask me, Jen, there have always been cabins under the pool deck. Why is that a big deal now? The reason why this is different now is because, remember, they are revamping the pool deck. They are revamping the entire pool deck, and they're giving it the lime and coconut theme. What that means is lime and coconut energy. So in 2026, after the Harmony's dry dock, the pool deck isn't going to be just for swimming anymore. It's going to be the Lime and Coconut Party Zone. The music is going to be louder, the parties are going to go later, and you're not just underneath the pool anymore. You are now going to be underneath this brand new, high traffic, high party zone noise machine. The old pool deck was relatively quiet after 9 p.m. The new Lime and Coconut themed layout is going to be designed as a multi-level Caribbean type party hub spot. So the rooms on deck 14 that used to kind of be safe for early sleepers will now be directly underneath a much more active, a much more noisy nighttime venue. Royal Caribbean is going to try to sell these rooms as prime location rooms. Do not fall for it. I mean, but if you like that vibe and you want to hear that all night, go for it. But it's not all bad news, people, okay? Let's head back down to deck 6 to the Vitality Cafe, where they gutted a portion of the Vitality Cafe to squeeze in 5 new cabins. And these are rooms 6454 through 6462. If you are a gym rat or a spa lover, these are going to be the best rooms on the ship. You can walk out of your door in your robe or workout gear and be at the spa or fitness center in under a minute. No elevators, no crowds, and because they're tucked in behind the spa, they're going to be incredibly quiet. Now, here's that guarantee cabin final warning that I wanted to give you guys. The hack for 2026 is avoiding the guarantee cabin at all costs. Royal Caribbean is going to use the guarantee cabin to fill up those ghost cabins first, because they know that people aren't going to pick them voluntarily. So if you book a guarantee cabin in 2026, there's a pretty high possibility that you're going to end up in one of those 91 rooms. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button and that bell notification so that you know when we drop new videos. And let me know in the comments who is going on the Harmony of the Seas in 2026, because I have my room. I'm getting in one of these new rooms and I might see you on that ship.
All I do is cruise, cruise, cruise.